It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Garrett Becker will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has three pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all three of his pitches.
Into the box now, Adam Greenberg. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
First delivery to him on the way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 110.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Well, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
In now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Stepping in, Sammy Sosa. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The first baseman.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Yeah. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Sosa is off of first with 2 away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Chet Steadman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
So coming to the plate, Peter Hobson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brewers, the second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Hobson.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Steadman has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors, and with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Clinton Rain.
So striding forward now, Clinton Rains, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. The ball and 2 strikes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third,
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Rafael Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The set and the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Set to get his day started, Jesse Padilla, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. Now here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And the pitch.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Ball one strike.
He's running. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
To the plate now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Has a look. Now the pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second now, one man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
So now to the plate, Chet Steadman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The 1-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Adam Greenberg.
So stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Carmen Feliciano. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Pitch on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Standing in, Antonio Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So digging in now, Brian Tan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Looking at his career totals, Tan is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now the 1-0. Popped up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Bob Uecker is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This one's flared off to the right side. Sosa will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Garrett Becker.
Digging in, Garrett Becker. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 offering.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pete Armstrong. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pete Armstrong.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2. 2-0.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Right side hit hard. Oh, what a dive to first. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Peter Hobson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first. as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here it comes. Clinton Raines comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Juan Soto. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Jimmy Grimes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chet Steadman, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Striding in once again, Rafael Diaz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, number 33, Carmen Feliciano.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Carmen Feliciano. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antonio Sanchez. Now here's the pitch. Low for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Brian Tan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They still trail 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
That's a ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Diaz has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 1-1.
Count is 1-2. Count.
Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So in now for Chicago, Pete Armstrong. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. swung on but fouled off to the left. And that misses. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The right fielder.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now in the box, Sammy Sosa, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a look over to first. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ryan Buckner stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding in, Jesse Padilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now it's 2-0. Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. And that's the third out. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Bob Uecker. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes. Pitch is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Carlos Almanzar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
1-1.
Almanzar is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Ready once again, Peter Hobson. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Stepping in now, Clinton Raines. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now, Juan Soto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Armstrong is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Through 5 innings, it's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Manny Santos will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 26, Manny Santos.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that looks good.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Ben Zobrist, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One and two, here it comes.
Ball, that looks there.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Grimes. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Grimes bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". This is his first year at the big league level. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
2-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 33, Carmen Feliciano.
Ready now, Carmen Feliciano. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Antonio Sanchez.
Next for Milwaukee, Antonio Sanchez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Brian Tan, man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Julio Teheran will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Chicago Cubs, number 49, Julio Teheran.
Bob Uecker will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. J.C. Embry is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
J.C. Embry.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. And no one will track it down. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Greenberg. Has a look, now the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches. And the 2-1.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
In now, Sammy Sosa, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Billy Palmer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Billy Palmer.
Marcos Figueroa will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Figueroa.
This one's down to third. Zobrist has it, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Peter Hobson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Hobson.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Clinton Raines.
Digging in once again, Clinton Raines. First offering on its way.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-1. Brian Ham has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 10, Brian Ham.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. A dive and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Line to the right side. Feliciano is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In now, Jason Kipnis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Sanchez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The catcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping up now, Jimmy Grimes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Little will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th, number 43.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the 3rd baseman, Rafael Diaz.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Carmen Feliciano, as it's grounded sharply to first, and that is through into right field for a single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Antonio Sanchez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Popped him up. Diaz has a play. 1 out.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
The next Cub up, Adam Greenberg. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Raines takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Feliciano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Thomas Nicholas is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Thomas Nicholas.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brian Tan.
Brian Tan.
The pitch. Fastball well outside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Bob Uecker. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Alfonso Liriano will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 47, Alfonso Liriano.
And he takes ball 1. Nicholas. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cubbies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chet Steadman earns his first win of the season. Thomas Nicholas wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.